Every single day, millions of people scroll past the same business ideas: dropshipping, social media marketing, print on demand, content creation, convinced that those are the only paths available to someone who wants to build real income outside of a 9-to-5 job. And every single day, they miss something hiding in plain sight. A category of businesses so overlooked, so underestimated, and so starved of modern competition that the people quietly running them are generating more money than most influencers, most app developers, and most people chasing the latest online trend combined. These are the forgotten businesses. The ones that were thriving before the internet, that never stopped being profitable, and that in 2026 are more valuable than ever, because everyone else is looking the other way. 20 of them. Real businesses, real income, real opportunity. My name is Thomas, and this channel is about finance, automation, and building wealth through strategies that most people walk right past. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss a video. Today, we are going through 20 forgotten businesses that are quietly making people rich in 2026, and exactly why each one represents a real, buildable opportunity right now. Let's get into it. Let us get straight into it. 20 businesses, each one underestimated, each one profitable, and each one wide open for the person willing to show up and take it seriously. The first forgotten business is junk removal. Junk removal is one of the most unglamorous businesses imaginable, and one of the most consistently profitable. People always have stuff they need hauled away: moving, renovation, estate clearance, foreclosures, hoarding situations. The demand is constant, year-round, and almost completely recession-resistant. The barrier to entry is a truck and a willingness to do physical work. Margins are high because labor and disposal costs are manageable, and customers pay premium prices for convenience. Franchise operators in this space generate six figures routinely. Independent operators who run it, lean and market it well do even better. The second forgotten business is mobile car detailing. Car detailing is not new, but mobile car detailing, going to the customer's home or workplace rather than requiring them to come to you, is an evolution of it that combines high convenience with high perceived value. In 2026, people pay significant premiums for services that come to them. A skilled detailer with a van, professional equipment, and a strong local reputation can charge $200 to $500 per vehicle and complete multiple jobs per day. The startup cost is low. The repeat customer rate is extremely high, and the referral flywheel, happy customers telling friends and family, is one of the most reliable growth engines in any service business. The third forgotten business is headstone and grave marker cleaning. This one surprises people every single time, and then the business case becomes obvious the moment you think about it. Cemeteries across the country contain millions of headstones that families want kept clean and presentable. Professional headstone restoration and cleaning services charge anywhere from $100 to several $100s per marker, depending on the complexity of the work. The customer base is emotionally motivated and willing to pay for quality. The competition in most markets is virtually non-existent. The supplies needed are specialized but inexpensive. This is a business that a single person can launch for under $1,000 and grow into a meaningful income stream with minimal overhead. The fourth forgotten business is pressure washing. Pressure washing is one of the most accessible and scalable service businesses available to someone starting from scratch. Driveways, decks, siding, commercial parking lots, restaurants, gas stations, fleet vehicles, and solar panels. The list of surfaces that need regular professional cleaning is endless. Equipment costs have dropped significantly. Professional-grade setups are available for reasonable investment, and the visual before and after transformation of pressure washing makes it one of the most shareable and marketable services on social media. Operators who add commercial accounts to residential clients build recurring revenue that makes the business genuinely stable over time. The fifth forgotten business is vending machine ownership. Vending machines are a classic passive income business that most people dismiss as outdated, and that dismissal is exactly why the opportunity is so good right now. Strategic placement in gyms, office buildings, laundromats, apartment complexes, and medical facilities generates consistent, largely unattended income. Modern vending machines accept cards and digital payments, stock healthier options that command higher price points, and can be monitored remotely. Operators who build a route of 10 to 20 machines in well-chosen locations can generate income that runs largely without their daily involvement, the closest thing to true passive income in the physical world. The sixth forgotten business is pool cleaning and maintenance. In warm weather markets, and even in seasonal markets during the summer months, pool cleaning is an extraordinarily reliable service business. Pool owners need weekly maintenance whether they use the pool or not. The service is largely subscription-based, creating predictable monthly recurring revenue for the operator. Chemicals, equipment, and training represent manageable startup costs, and the customer retention rate in pool cleaning is among the highest of any home service business. Once you have a pool account, you tend to keep it for years. Operators who build a route of 40 to 60 weekly clients in a single area generate substantial income with an efficient schedule and low overhead. The seventh forgotten business is estate sale management. Estate sale companies are hired by families to manage, price, stage, and run the sale of a deceased person's belongings or a household being downsized. The operator typically takes a commission of 30 to 40% of gross sales, meaning there is no inventory risk and no upfront purchase required. The work involves research, organization, marketing, and sales management. In markets with aging populations and high homeownership rates, the volume of estate sales available to a competent operator with a strong reputation is substantial and growing. This is a business that rewards attention to detail, people skills, and the ability to build trust with families in emotionally difficult situations. The eighth forgotten business is gutter cleaning and installation. Gutters need to be cleaned 2 to 4 times per year in most climates, and homeowners overwhelmingly prefer to hire this service rather than do it themselves. The business requires minimal equipment, can be operated seasonally in northern markets or year-round in warmer ones, and pairs naturally with additional upsells like gutter guard installation, which carries significantly higher ticket prices and longer-term value. The ninth forgotten business is appliance repair. In an era of throwaway consumer culture, appliance repair has actually become more valuable, not less. As appliance prices have risen, more people are choosing to repair rather than replace. Washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, ovens. The demand for competent local repair technicians consistently outpaces supply in most markets. The skill set is learnable through apprenticeship, trade programs, and self-directed training. A licensed and insured appliance repair technician running a mobile operation has extremely low overhead, high hourly rate equivalents, and a customer base that comes with urgency built in. A broken refrigerator is not a problem anyone wants to wait a week to solve. The 10th forgotten business is local moving services. Professional moving companies are perpetually in demand. People move constantly, and the experience of doing it badly is so painful that willingness to pay for quality help is extremely high. A small, well-run local moving operation with a clean truck, professional crew, and strong reviews on local platforms can build a genuinely thriving business. The key differentiator in this crowded space is reliability and reputation. Moving horror stories are common. A moving company that shows up on time, handles belongings carefully, and communicates professionally stands out dramatically and earns referrals at a rate that grows the business faster than any advertising spend. The 11th forgotten business is drone photography and videography. Commercial drone operation has expanded dramatically as the cost of quality equipment has dropped and the demand for aerial footage across real estate, construction, agriculture, events, and infrastructure has risen. A licensed drone operator, FAA Part 107 certification in the United States, with professional-grade equipment, can charge $500 to several $1,000s per shoot, depending on the application. Real estate alone represents enormous ongoing demand, and adding construction progress documentation, insurance inspection work, and event coverage creates a diversified client base that keeps a skilled operator consistently booked. The 12th forgotten business is notary and mobile notary services. Notary services are unglamorous, reliable, and surprisingly lucrative when operated as a mobile service. Loan signings, real estate closings, legal documents, medical directives, and business contracts all require notarization, and the convenience of a notary who comes to the client commands a meaningful premium over standard notary fees. Certified loan signing agents in particular can earn $100 to $200 per signing appointment, complete multiple appointments per day, and build a client base through title companies, escrow offices, and real estate agents that generates consistent recurring work without significant marketing investment. The 13th forgotten business is senior transportation services. The aging population in the United States, and in most developed economies, represents one of the most reliable and growing demand pools for service businesses. Senior transportation, non-emergency medical transportation, grocery and appointment rides, and companion transportation for seniors who no longer drive, fills a gap that rideshare apps do not adequately serve. Operators who specialize in this service treat clients with patience and dignity, and build relationships with assisted living facilities, senior centers, and medical practices create a referral network that generates steady, predictable income in a market with minimal competition from younger, digitally focused competitors. The 14th forgotten business is commercial cleaning. Commercial cleaning is one of the most scalable service businesses in existence. Office buildings, medical facilities, gyms, schools, retail spaces, and restaurants all require regular professional cleaning, and they pay for it on monthly contracts rather than one-time jobs. That contract structure creates predictable recurring revenue that compounds as the client base grows. The startup cost is manageable. Equipment and supplies can be acquired for a few $1,000s, and the growth path is clear. Start with a handful of accounts, hire trained cleaners to service them, add accounts systematically, and build a business that runs largely without the owner's daily involvement as the team and systems scale. The 15th forgotten business is swimming pool installation. Pool installation is a high-ticket, high-margin business serving homeowners who want to add value to their property and quality of life. In warm markets, demand for pool installation consistently exceeds the capacity of local operators. Wait times of 6 months to a year for quality contractors are common in peak seasons. The capital requirements are higher than most service businesses, but the revenue per project, often $50,000 or more for a complete installation, makes this one of the highest revenue per job businesses available to a skilled contractor or business owner willing to manage subcontractors. The 16th forgotten business is furniture flipping and restoration. Furniture flipping, buying undervalued, damaged, or outdated furniture and reselling it after cleaning, repainting, or restoring, is a business that requires more skill than capital and can be started for almost nothing. Thrift stores, estate sales, Facebook Marketplace, and curbside finds all supply inventory at prices far below what the restored pieces can command in the right resale channels. Operators who develop an eye for quality pieces, learn basic restoration skills, and build a following on social media or local marketplaces create a business with excellent margins and genuine creative satisfaction. Those who systematize the sourcing and restoration process can scale it significantly. The 17th forgotten business is irrigation system installation and repair. Lawn irrigation systems are standard in residential and commercial properties throughout warm and drought-affected markets, and they require regular installation, seasonal startup and winterization, and ongoing repair. The business is technical enough to reduce casual competition, but learnable enough through training programs and apprenticeship to be accessible. The customer base is largely recurring. The same clients need spring startup, seasonal maintenance, and fall winterization every year, creating a predictable annual revenue cycle that makes this business highly stable and scalable. The 18th forgotten business is parking lot striping. Parking lot striping, repainting the lines, arrows, handicap markings, and fire lane boundaries on commercial parking lots, is a business most people have never heard of and almost nobody is competing in. Every commercial property with a parking lot is a potential customer, and local regulations require compliant markings. Equipment costs are manageable. The work is fast once the technique is learned, and the per-job revenue relative to time invested makes the hourly equivalent of this business genuinely impressive. The 19th forgotten business is vinyl and window tinting services. Vehicle window tinting and commercial building window film application are both high-demand services with favorable margin structures and clear growth trajectories. Window tinting on vehicles is a cosmetic and functional service that commands $400 to $1,000 per job, depending on the vehicle and film grade. Commercial building window film reduces energy costs, increases privacy, and improves security, making it a legitimate capital investment for building owners who are willing to pay meaningful per-square-foot rates for professional installation. A skilled operator serving both markets builds a resilient, diversified revenue base. The 20th forgotten business is professional organizing services. Professional organizing, helping homes, offices, and businesses create functional, decluttered, well-organized spaces, has expanded dramatically as a profession in recent years and remains significantly undersupplied in most markets. Organizers typically charge between $50 and $150 per hour, with project-based fees for larger engagements running into thousands of dollars. The client base spans homeowners, small business owners, real estate agents staging properties, and families managing estate transitions. The business requires no inventory, no equipment beyond supplies, and no specialized license. Only strong systems thinking, interpersonal skills, and the ability to help people make decisions about their physical environment. For someone with those strengths, this is one of the highest margin, lowest overhead service businesses available. 20 businesses, 20 opportunities sitting in plain sight while everyone else chases the same saturated trends online: junk removal, mobile detailing, headstone cleaning, pressure washing, vending machines, pool maintenance, estate sales, gutter services, appliance repair, local moving, drone photography, notary services, senior transportation, commercial cleaning, pool installation, furniture flipping, irrigation systems, parking lot striping, window tinting, and professional organizing. None of these require a computer science degree. None of them require viral content. None of them require luck, connections, or a large starting budget. Every single one of them requires something far more rare in 2026: the willingness to do the work that other people are too distracted, too proud, or too online to notice is available. The forgotten businesses are forgotten for one reason: nobody is paying attention. That is your advantage. Use it. If this video gave you a real idea to run with, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. And if you are not subscribed yet, click that button right now so you never miss what is coming next. See you in the next one.